because when you walk into a room and you see someone who looks like you, it makes a huge difference. It's like the eyes get really big, like, wait, you're the doctor? Yes. But that's because they aren't used to seeing people who look like them in that position, and we need to change that.
A bunch of Columbos and Archie Bunkers. Basically, that's what was here when I grew up. Yet they had respect for one another, and they learned from one another, and they got things done.
Many places that especially experience a lot of discrimination or oppression historically and even currently aren't always as supportive of one another. They see someone who goes out and leaves the community to go get education or move somewhere else is like they're leaving the community. And Marin City was never like that. Marin City was always with me, supporting me and going with me. So when I went off to college, Marin City was with me. When I went to medical school, Marin City was with me. Marin City is home.
When I became health officer, it was really clear that I knew that I was dealing with sort of this paradox of a very affluent and healthy community on the surface, but actually with what large disparities. Marin has been ranked the healthiest county in the state of California. Marin is about 85 years life expectancy. In Marin City, life expectancy is the shortest of any community in Marin County at 77 years. 15 years shorter than a community that's only about a mile away. Sausalito, Waldo Point has the longest life expectancy of any community in Marin County at about 92 years.
My grandson was diagnosed with schizophrenic, and I had no idea what was wrong with him. Taking him to a psychiatrist, she was like, I never worked with a black kid before. I don't know what to do. I said, ma'am, I'm just going to be in that room with you, though. We're going to figure this out together. And that was the start of him being diagnosed with hearing voices. I never experienced it before. When you hear the word mental health, I'm there because I want to know everything there is to know, not even for to help my grandson, but when someone come up to me, I want to guide them in the right direction. Everybody needs to be okay.
One day I could tell my father was bothered by something. Bank of America won't finance $30,000, but it was just bank policy.
We all, here are probably familiar with this history, but maybe not all the intricacies of it. And that history is how we came to be a segregated country, how all cities and counties around the country, like Marin, are segregated by race. The reason they're segregated is either because of some magical occurrence or an accident or just private bad apples. And when we understand it that way, we not only let the government off the hook, but we also let ourselves off the hook. We think when something happened by accident, it can only unhappen by accident. We don't have any responsibility to change it or any agency to change it.
The strength of the community depends on homes. Everybody's home, everybody's house. I can live in a tree trunk, I will make it a home, not just a house. If it's not in the homes, where is it? It's not the television, it's not in Hollywood, it's not in New York, it's in the homes. If you have strong homes, let me tell you, you can do a lot of things, and you'll see homes where the families are strong, tight.
Juanita Douglas, who is the CEO of Tradeswomen, Inc. She has got all these young girls into construction, making all that money. She's going to tell you a little about her story. Miss Douglas.
I personally have 43 years in the construction trades. I was able to work 15 years as a commercial carpenter, and in '99 I was able to switch over in San Francisco and become a land surveyor. I worked another 27 years as a land surveyor. And just January 30th, I started helping with a pre-apprentice hands-on training facility right here in Marin City. We graduated 21 students from GGV, so Golden Gate Village. So the plan is to completely keep doing that and get more of our students and more of our community in the construction trades.
Someone who has lost their source of income because they are afraid to go to work, and that puts them in an immediate crisis for housing and all sorts of other things. For some of the voluntary programs, we have some home-based childcare that we do socializations where we have the families come monthly to be together and be in community. And one of the first weeks in February, nobody showed up, to the point that Javier mentioned. Just this sense of, is it safe to come and be in community?
He is my motivation for why I do the work that I do. Because I don't want any other family or any other people to really have that feeling of having a loved one be deported and then not be able to see them in their last few days alive. And to me, it's huge. It's huge. And that's why I find the work that we do so important, and I'm really happy to see everyone here and showing support for us.
I reached a tipping point. I thought, I just can't read and reflect. I need to do something, even if it's small, even if I really screw it up. So that intention led me here to Marin City. People with deep wisdom, enormous talent, and an unwavering commitment to their community. People who've endured challenges that the most of the rest of us in Marin County will never really truly understand. And I'm in awe of the Marin City leaders. Later, I became a vaccine buddy, helping residents to get to their appointments. And I remember one woman in particular. She was nervous and hesitant. And she told me it was the first time she'd ever been vaccinated. She opened up about her mistrust of the healthcare industry. And that ride reminded me, this work is personal. It's about trust, and it's about showing up.